Do we really have so little faith in God that we think that God does not know what we want or that we need, that we do not recognize Him as our provider? When these cults or religions that claim to know God, who believe that Jesus was born of a spirit instead of a man, I mean, how do you trust a religion and a cult that is based on lies and manipulation? I mean, if their faith was in God, I would not be able to prove their faith to be jackass. But because their faith is in the Bible, and I can prove that they are wrong in their beliefs, then they will call me crazy, and so on. So, yeah. All I'm asking again is, you like to call me crazy. You like to say I'm wrong. But I prove to you in the Bible that you have been manipulated by spirits that are lying to you. Why is it so hard for you to prove to me in the Bible where God or where Jesus once said that His Father is God? The day that you realize who the Father of Jesus was, then you will realize why you should keep focus on God. Do yourself a favor. Go look at the Roman Catholics, who they serve, and who their God is. And then you will know why focus should be kept on God. Now let me share this again, one last time. If the Jews were God's chosen people, then only Jewish Bibles, Jewish babies, will actually be blessed with the gift of life. But because all people are God's people, all babies get the gift of life. For if the Jews were God's people, then only Jewish babies will be getting the gift of life. You guys need to wake up. Get faith in God. Do not try to bound God to a likeness of this world like a father or a mother. Do not try and bound God to a tradition to get to God. Because you know what? God chooses where God goes. God chooses who He anoints. You will never, ever, ever bound God to any of those things. And to believe the manipulative version on the murder of Jesus to be a human sacrifice is just sick. Only the enemy will see something as a human sacrifice as an act of love or obedience. I tell you again, if you break a commandment, you yourself will pay for your choice. No human sacrifice will take that away from you. You will pay. Stop being manipulated and believing that something as sick as a human sacrifice will save you from your sin. It's so easy. I can commit adultery, I can lie, I can steal, I can manipulate, and then I can just say, but Jesus died for my sins. No, no, no. Jesus was murdered because He lived in truth and because He was exposing His Father, who thought He was God or is God. God, please open eyes. God bless.